All right, let's shift our focus. Getting in live visuals of Prime Minister Modi meeting Brazilian President Lula Da Silva at the Hyderabad House. These are the visuals that you see. Prime Minister Modi and the Brazilian President Lula Da Silva there in the Hyderabad House. Of course, this is part of the visit of the Brazilian president. This is a bilateral meeting, of course, which is taking place in the Hyderabad House. Earlier, we saw that Lula Da Silva was in the President House, Rashtrapati Bhavan, and now he's in Hyderabad the House. Siddhant Mishra of CNN News 18 is joining us on this story. Siddhant, what is expected from this meeting between Prime Minister Modi and Lula Da Silva?
Well, Arun, this is a very, very significant visit of President Lula to India. He has always been a good friend of India and Prime Minister Modi. In fact, India and Brazil are expanding cooperation in multiple areas. Both countries also enjoy an excellent cooperation in plurilateral fora such as BRICS, IBSA, G20, G4, International Solar Alliance, Global Biofuel Alliance. In fact, during bilateral talks, during Prime Minister Modi's state visit to Brazil in July 2025, both leaders agreed to establish a review mechanism at trade ministers level. Both leaders also announced to set up bilateral trade target of $20 billion to be achieved by 2030. In fact, there have been multiple previous interactions also between the two leaders. In January 2026, there was a telephonic conversation, then state visit of Prime Minister Modi to Brazil last year. In fact, the Vice President of Brazil also visited India in October 2025. Both leaders also held talks on the sidelines of G20 summit in Brazil. Yes. And this should also be seen as a build-up for the BRICS summit later this year, which India will be hosting, as Brazil is also part of the BRICS grouping. So as I said, that this visit is significant because President Lula is also accompanied by high-level business delegates from Brazil. And in fact, in some time from now, the bilateral talks at Hyderabad House will begin.
Right.
And perhaps followed by a press statement and joint statement to be released by
Absolutely, absolutely. So as Siddhant is also highlighting the importance of relationship between India and Brazil there, and Lula Da Silva has always been on India's side. Thank you so much, Siddhant, for putting this story into perspective. Now with this, we're heading into a small break. News and updates continue on the other side. Stay tuned.